Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Sagittarius, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Sagittarius. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands, and this is fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. So this is an energy of someone who feels drained. This is someone who's carrying baggage, someone who feels like a relationship is one-sided. They feel like they're doing all the heavy lifting, and there's this feeling of burnout. There is this feeling of being at the end of a very tough journey, and someone is ready to kind of drop this. So let's see. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse, fire energy, the Six of Swords, air energy, and we have the Four of Swords in the reverse, air energy. So yeah, there's some sort of heaviness. There's a weight here that someone is carrying. This can be, it's like they are holding on to something. It could be holding on to a relationship that isn't serving them or isn't giving to them the way that they are giving to it. It can also be an energy of holding on to a grudge, something that's making one tired, something that's heavy. And with this Six of Swords, the Five of Wands being here in the reverse, there's an energy of choosing to release that, to drop this burden, whatever is causing this conflict. There's this desire to let it go and prioritize peace. With the Six of Swords, there's this feeling of moving into calmer waters. So for some, this could be letting go of a relationship and choosing to move on, because the relationship is too much of a burden, or it's one-sided in some way. For others, it could be letting go of a conflict within a relationship, because we also have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So moving on from a conflict, choosing peace and making up with someone. With the Four of Swords, there's definitely an energy of action being taken here, because it's in the reverse. So there's this feeling of something can't continue the way that it is going. There's this restless energy of I need to do something. I need to change something. So some sort of change is happening here, and it's being initiated by a person who's recognizing that this is becoming burdensome. So let's clarify these cards, Sagittarius. Okay, we have the Hierophant, and this is Taurus energy. So this is an energy of doing the right thing, doing what's appropriate, playing it safe as well. So it looks like someone is making the safe choice, but there's an energy of making a decision that reflects having had learned a lesson. Okay, so let's see. We have the Knight of Cups, water energy, the Nine of Wands, fire energy, and the Four of Swords, air energy. Yeah, there's a heavy energy of prioritizing peace, choosing the path of least resistance, whatever will bring you some sort of peace of mind. There's this feeling of not wanting to take on too much anymore. With the Knight of Cups, it looks like you're making a decision here that is also coming from your heart, like there's this feeling of prioritizing your head and your heart, And with the Nine of Wands, there's an energy also of being a little bit more self-protective, being a bit more guarded, not just investing into a situation where you haven't thought something through. So there's a heavy energy of thinking about what's the right thing to do, following your moral compass, and prioritizing your health, your mental health and well-being. So for some, it does look like there's this energy of moving on from a relationship that was one-sided. But for others, there's an energy of moving on from holding on to something that may have happened in the past within this relationship. Okay, so I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you, Sagittarius. Okay, we have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Yeah, it's like you guys are at like a crossroads. There's a heavy energy here that something has to change if a relationship is to continue. You know, it's like either you have to let go of some sort of a grudge or you have to just let the relationship go. You know, there's this feeling of something is depleting your peace, holding on to some sort of baggage. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yeah, so definitely a heavy energy of letting something go, releasing something, freeing yourself, taking back control, taking back your power. Okay, we have youthful love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for your advice, Sagittarius. Okay, we have surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Yeah, so it does look like you're making a decision here that reflects that you've learned this lesson, that you can't change someone, you can't control someone. There's something here about doing what's best for you, making a decision, and freeing yourself from a situation that is a bit draining. You know, it's like there's this feeling of accepting someone for who they are or a situation for what it is, and then making the decision if you want to still invest in that situation or if you'd rather just, you know, leave it behind. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. I hope you have a really, really good day, Sagittarius. Bye, Sagittarius.